Okay, are AI agents going to go ahead and replace SDR teams, especially with this new workflow right now, workflow agent called n8n? So we're seeing a lot of posts like this. I just replaced an entire outbound sales team with AI powered assistants built entirely on n8n. And no code scripts, no bloated headcount, just smart automation that does the job better. And on top of that, they're putting up their workflows, and it's just like, if you want me to automate your team away, just go out there and click SDR. And a lot of SDRs are freaking out. Like our entire team's getting blown up right now, and they're like wondering, like, are we gonna have like jobs and stuff, right? Is AI gonna come after their job? Like, is it happening this fast? You see other people here. Now this guy, he got about 977 comments, right? 977 comments, 4 reposts. This other guy here says this. His name is Shrey Anch. I just shipped an AI SDR that replaces an entire outbound team, okay, with 13,000 lines of n8n automation. It looks like this, okay? And he's got this, and he says, hey, common SDR, I will automate your team away. And you got like founders and you got like CEOs that are saying SDR, SDR, fire my whole SDR team. It's horrible. That is horrible, fam. It's freaking horrible. They're putting it out there like this. It's absolutely horrible. And then you got other people that's just like, they're automating the workflows with freaking aliens and like the gorilla podcasters, right? All of this stuff right now, it's going down. And people are like, they're digging it. So let me go ahead and talk to you about a few things. Number one, what is n8n? What are AI agents? What can you go ahead and do about it for the people that are on the job as an SDR, for the people that are getting ready to transition into the job or thinking about transitioning? Like, what can you go ahead and do? First things first, AI agents basically automate workflows. And in the world of sales and marketing in the tech space, this has already been going down for years, starting with Outreach.io. They had automated email templates and sequences and follow-up campaigns, nurturing campaigns. HubSpot does all this too. This has been something that's already been going on. Obviously, with AI right now, you can customize a lot more shit, because if it's just like, yo, Rich, can you go ahead and follow up with me next month after I come back from my honeymoon? And obviously, we know in the world of sales, when you give that little bit of customization, people like it, because ultimately, at the end of the day, you're selling that human contact connection, right? What this does very well as of right now is you don't need to know very good. You don't need to go out ahead and always cold call to generate leads and appointments as an SDR. A lot of SDRs do that very effectively with emails. A lot of SDRs do that very effectively with cold messaging on LinkedIn, sometimes Instagram messaging. But if you're talking about actually picking up the phone, dialing out, and calling somebody, as of right now, AI cannot replace you. Now, when you're fast forwarding this to 3 to 5 years later, they're probably going to be able to do the messaging and emailing outreach piece and the cold call outreaching piece. And let's face it, why the hell do you want to be an SDR for more than 6 months anyways, right? Don't you want to go ahead and move up into like account management or something bigger and better? So if you're watching this video right now and you're thinking to yourself what you should be doing, I would put yourself in 2 buckets. Number one, get better, and both avenues ends up with calling us. And because this is the time right now for you to double down on your skills, it's not the time for you to go ahead and take your foot off the gas. You either should make a decision that you want to get a little bit more technical to AI proof your career, in which case you should be learning how to build shit like this. Because this is happening right now. With or without you, it's going down. So you can print cash and actually make a lot more money, because who the hell wants to freaking call people and says, hey, yeah, I'm following up with HubSpot today, and I'm wondering if you already have a CRM, and if you do, and if you don't, I'd like to talk to you about HubSpot. Like, who the hell wants to do that for more than 6 months? I mean, I did that. I didn't work for HubSpot, but I started off my career as a cold caller, right? You need to think about what is your career beyond that, and this is a good way to get in the door, but at some point, you got to move up or you got to move over. In the immediate future, your job is not going to get replaced, but why do you want to be a cold caller for more than 12 or 18 or 24 months? Like, sales is not a for long game. It's like the NFL, not for long. So I would advise people to do this. There isn't going to be any job or any career where either AI in a software sense or physically, because robots are coming out with physical AI, that there isn't going to be a career path where it's not going to go ahead and get impacted. So my advice for people is you should probably get better at your sales skills. If you want to stay in the racket, you should get better at selling and closing people, moving up to a higher level, because if anybody wants to close me, it's not going to be a robot. It's not going to be a hologram. It's not going to be VR. Okay? I'm going to still want to have that human interaction. Like if you sent over a freaking robot to the Elevate office and was like explaining to me why Salesforce is better than HubSpot, like I still would, no matter how impressed I would be, I'd probably still want to go out there and talk to a real human being, right? But like eventually you got to go ahead and think, what's your career going to be like in the next 2 or 3 years? So I would advise your company is already thinking about this. If you're in a position where you are a sales manager or team leader, you definitely need to learn AI or you're gonna get wiped out. This isn't a threat, it's already here. AI is coming for all y'all, including me. I'm learning every single week. We are getting calls from companies across all of our programs that's dropping these names like Lovable, Vibe Coding every week for the past 3 years. And we're just like, WTF, and we'll roll it up because you want to know why. This is the time right now where I think it's a great time because because of AI, it can also cut down your learning curve. You should be learning as many AI skills as possible. Otherwise, you're just going to be irrelevant. Let's go ahead, schedule that call. Let's go ahead and get on this bad boy.